Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, welcome back to a little slice of Hermitcraft. Today, we are on the Hermitcraft SMP once more. We're in the heavens above currently, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who left comments last time on this heavens above area, our new bedroom slash enchantment room slash workstation slash super smelter area. Thank you guys for all the great comments, and I have to say, I love it too. I love it too. It's one of the best areas in the pyramid in my opinion, and yeah, I'm glad you guys seem to think so as well. So, much appreciated. Thank you guys for all the kind comments. And today, we're going to be working a little bit more on the pyramid. Not on the heavens above area, but instead down below here. We'll just boost down with our trident. There we have it. Very good. So we're going to be working down here today. In particular, I think we'll probably be working over in this region to start off with today. So we'll head on past our scarab enclosure down there with the monorail and over into the giant room, which is still currently empty, but it has a really nice floor. Take a look at this beautiful floor. Look at this. Oh, baby. That is nice. That is nice. Unfortunately, the floor is great, but this wall, yeah, you know, it has some holes. Couple holes here, couple holes there, and one hole actually here with exposed redstone. This is the redstone for the door in the Hall of the Ancients behind this ancient debris. So yeah, we want to cover this stuff up basically. So I'm thinking what I need to do. I need to go mine some more ancient debris to fill in this little triangle slice right here. I think I have maybe a few ancient debris left from when we finished up Target, but we put like 200 ancient debris there. So we need to probably get some more. Let's just run over here and check. See what we got. We got 5 ancient debris here. Very good. Anything up there? No. Let's see in here. Ancient debris. Shulker box has just a couple of pickaxes in here. Okay, so ancient debris mining it is to start off this episode. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we got about 90 or so ancient debris here, which we gathered up in the nether, and yeah, we went through a few picks here, and then hopefully this stuff here will make it all the way to the end of this triangle here, but we'll see. So we'll just fill all this stuff in here. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to have enough. Let's see. So we got this, and then these two, and we made it. Sweet. Very good. We got a little bit extra left over. Nice. Okay, so that is now done, and so now it's time to think about how we're going to bring down this Blackstone Wall here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just make it solid Blackstone coming down to about here, and I think we may... Yeah, we're going to have to bring the concrete here, this gray concrete, out a little bit to meet the wall. So we're going to have a little bit of like an overhang here. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We might have to do the same thing on this side down here. Bring this out just a little bit. So we might have to like, yeah, get rid of some of this stuff in here to do something like that. You can hear some bad stuff on the outside here. Anyways, let's go grab some Blackstone and make this wall come down and, yeah, bring everything over here. Blackstone Wall is now done, and it's looking pretty decent. Not too shabby. And completing this wall actually got me thinking about some of the other walls around here and how we could better utilize them. So obviously, we have a bunch of space here on these surfaces to put things. So I've been thinking we might want to put down some like ancient Egyptian symbols or something on these walls, or hieroglyphics, something of that nature would be kind of cool. And then I thought about these sloped walls with the stairs, because this literally leads to the outside of the pyramid. And I thought about what we could do with them to make them interesting and perhaps different from some of the other walls in the pyramid. And I'm thinking we're going to cover this wall and this wall entirely with regular terracotta. The reason being, I'd like this room to sort of be like an underground room without actually being underground. And I think terracotta would help in that. We also have glazed terracotta in the floor, which would tie in nicely with the regular terracotta. Plus, this corner of the pyramid over here is actually in a mesa biome where you find terracotta. So you can see here the biome on the left-hand side there, Minecraft Badlands. If I walk this way, we quickly reach desert and desert hills. So since this is the only corner with, Badlands in the whole pyramid, I think it makes sense. And you can see that a little bit more clearly. If I break out here, you can see we're actually in the Badlands. If I boost out here, Badlands, and then desert right here. So yeah, I think it would be a nice sort of homage to this section of the pyramid if it was actually terracotta colored. Plus, I think it'll look really cool to have regular terracotta with the prismarine and the blue, as well as the sandstone on this side. And also, the ancient debris should look really good with the terracotta too. So, lots of good reasons to do this. So, screw it, we're doing it. Let's go and mine like 10,000 terracotta. We'll probably buy out False as well in her shop. And yeah, let's make these terracotta walls. Alright guys, so we got the terracotta all now moved in. Gives this room a little bit of a different feel, but I think the color scheme still works quite nicely, and still think it looks pretty good. So that's great. And I also added 2 Egyptian symbols to the room on the far wall here in the Blackstone area. And so, yeah, we got the Key of Life, aka Ankh. I think that's how it's pronounced, at least. This was an Egyptian symbol that was used to basically symbolize life and immortality, so we put that in here. And then we have the Scepter of Was, which was a symbol of power associated with the gods like Osiris and also the Pharaoh. So it's meant to be like an animal head on a scepter. So that's what we got right there. And those 2 Egyptian symbols now join the scarab symbols, which we got in this room for our scarab enclosure down here, as the Egyptian symbols we have in the pyramid thus far. And speaking of Egyptian symbols, I've added these, and these have sort of inspired me to perhaps make this room sort of our Egyptian area, so to speak. So I was thinking, like, since I'm the pharaoh, like, if I was an actual pharaoh in ancient Egypt, what would I build? And it came to me almost immediately after doing a little bit of research. I would build a monument to myself. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build a giant monument to myself here, to my own glory. And I think we'll just, like, put it right in the center of this room. So, like, right, like, in this section here, roughly. Like, let's say right there. So it's, like, directly lined up directly lined up. There we go. That's lined up more or less. Directly lined up with this entrance here, so that when you come into this room, and I put on my gear here. When you come into this room, you see like a giant cub statue towering over you. I think that would be great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're currently taking a look inside the scarab enclosure, hoping for this. Yes, a brief glimpse at the ancient scarabs, still scurrying about here in the pyramid. There are still a couple of these scarabs that are living and will scurry about. You'll see them running around from time to time. There's one way over there as well. Yep, look at him go. That's awesome. All right, so that is not what I wanted to show you, although that is really cool. What I wanted to show you instead is the gigantic monument that I have just constructed to myself. Bum ba bum. Yes, sir. We got the headdress. We got the jewelry. We got the robe. And, of course, we got that six-pack, baby. Because why not? Why not throw that in there? If you're making a monument to yourself, make it look good, baby. Make it look good. And I think we've done that successfully here with a giant 30-block-tall monument to ourselves. Get the side view. Get my good side. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. That's looking good. So, that is the monument to ourselves that we have constructed here. And in addition to this, we have sort of 6 supporting structures, 6 supporting pharaohs right here. We got the redstone pharaoh, the diamond pharaoh, the lapis pharaoh, the gold pharaoh, the iron pharaoh, and the emerald pharaoh, which all sort of represent the pharaoh, I guess, rule over these material resources in this realm of the pyramid, I should say. So, yeah, that is kind of a cool little like symbolism we got going on there. So I like the way the build's progressed so far, and these little mini pharaohs are great. These were actually initially designed by a guy called Skyrenic Dima, by the way. I'll provide a link to the channel in the description. But I need the build itself to actually portray a little bit more authority, a little bit more power, a little bit more grandeur, if you will. So to that end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run with the idea of each mini pharaoh representing an element to sort of an extreme, right? So what I'm going to do, what I'm planning to do, is I want to make a scepter that represents each element. So, for instance, like behind this pharaoh, right? Like back here, it'd be awesome if we had towering over the actual pharaoh itself, right here, the redstone pharaoh. We had a scepter of redstone that like went up into the air a little ways. And then we had a scepter of diamond, which was a different design behind this pharaoh. And then a scepter of lapis, a scepter of gold, a scepter of iron, and a scepter of emerald. And in that way, we can sort of project the power of all the ores combined, all controlled by the pharaoh, baby. That's right. That's right. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the first scepter has now risen, and it's the redstone scepter. Went with the red on black theme here, where we got red crimson wood, we got some black terracotta, and then we have the red gem up top, inset with some gold. So I think it looks pretty good. It's about 24 blocks, 25 blocks tall or so. And yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So that is the first scepter completed right there. And now on to the next one. Hey, remember the treasure room we had a while back that had a big pile of diamonds in it? Well, that pile is now gone. And you might be saying, why is that, Cub? Why do you have no diamonds left? Literally. And the reason is right through here. If we fly on over this way, you can see there's a big diamond up there. And this diamond is a solid diamond. It's a diamond-cut diamond, is what it is. There we go. That's the final bit, and one on top. And I think that should cover everything in terms of, like, the light level here. 10, 11, 12, 10. Yes, that's it. Sweet. Okay, so there we go. Diamond scepter is now down. It cost us every diamond we had except for 1 block of diamond. So this is literally it as far as our diamonds left. There we go, right there. There we go, the one lonely diamond block. So there we have it, folks. A solid diamond-shaped diamond on top of a diamond scepter. That is a lot of diamond. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, take a look. I'm happy to say the Lapis Scepter is now completed. We went with a nice warped wood feel, and we tried to sort of make a cool design in the side of this. So there's a couple holes in the side here, a little bit of a zigzag pattern here, and yeah, the warped wood zigzags up to a andesite connection, polished andesite connection, which then showcases the solid lapis gem encased in gold once more. So think it looks pretty cool, and yeah, we have three really unique, really interesting scepters here. And I should mention that this gem also is solid lapis, because that's how we do things here. We don't cut corners here. However, I will say that we are now down to our final 2 lapis blocks, because yeah, lapis does not grow on trees. You can't farm lapis effectively. You have to trade for it or mine for it, and yeah, we have actually now run out, because we use some here, we use some in the headdress, we use some in the gem, and we use some in these smaller headdresses down here, which is a problem because we need even more lapis for more things that I have planned in the area, including some of the other 3 scepters, potentially. But not only that, we've also run out of gold because of all the gold usage around here. Again, headdresses and, yeah, this inset bits here, so we're down to 5 gold blocks. That's not as dire because we have a gold farm, but still, we're out of that, in addition to being out of diamonds. And, wait, there's more. We are also out of ancient debris because I have decided to put down lodestone blocks here. And basically, I think we have 36 ancient debris, and we need like 100 to put lodestones all the way around this thing. So effectively, we're out of ancient debris. So similar to the ancient civilizations of the past, some of them at least, we have bankrupted the entire kingdom, making a monument to ourselves. And because we are out of resources, we are also out of time for the episode. So I will say thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Also, there will probably be some live streams on Twitch where we go mining for some diamonds and for some ancient debris and for some lapis. Because we need those resources, not a joke. We are actually out of those things. So yeah, stream soon on twitch.tv/cubfan135. Check me out there if you want to see those things. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.